Hello everyone, Dokiller here, and welcome to another Minecraft Dalek Mod video. Today we are in Minecraft 1.12.2 with the Dalek Mod for update 63, and today I'm going to be giving what I call a spontaneous review of the latest update of the Dalek Mod. And what this means is I have not played this version of the mod before, I have not seen any of the new updates myself in-game, so think of it as almost something like a trailer reaction video where I haven't seen anything before and I'm giving you my very first impressions, my initial reactions to the things that were added in the update. And as such, I may get a few things wrong, I might miss a few features, things like that. And I ask you guys to bear with me because I haven't actually played the update before, so I might miss a few things. But with that disclaimer out of the way, let's get started. So I have actually not played this update before, as I said, and I know it came out a month ago, so actually that's me doing a little bit better than usual, but that's not saying much. So thank you guys for bearing with me through my delays with the update. So we're going to go ahead how we usually do this and just go ahead and look through the inventory tabs. Generally anything that was new that was added is going to go to the back of the tab, though not always. So we're just going to quickly go through the vanilla tabs. I don't think there's going to be any changes in here. A lot of this stuff was added in past updates actually, so yeah, not really seeing anything new. Not sure where that came from. Anyway, yeah, so let's quickly move into the modded tabs. I don't think we had any new Tardises added, but just to recheck, I am not... Okay, yeah, a lot of this was added in the Advent calendar, the Christmas update, but yeah, I don't think any new Tardises were added, but if we go over into the Gadgets tab, yeah, that was Christmas update. Weapons, let's see here, nothing new in there. Clothing, nothing new. That was added at the Christmas update. Okay, I think we had a few new roundos in here, actually. So yeah, the Prismarine, this is new. These guys look pretty cool. Actually, I got Prismarine down here in the bottom under the water. I might replace that with just these roundos here, give it a more TARDIS feel. This is pretty cool, actually, because this is a lot like the underwater monuments, the ocean monuments, but also gives you something. I would imagine this is crafted with Prismarine, so it gives you something else to do. It gives you a new feel for your TARDIS. Definitely could make a kind of ocean monument themed TARDIS with this, which is really cool. And I wonder how this looks with the sea lanterns incorporated into it. Let's go ahead and try this. Yeah, and it fits seamlessly into that texture. So that looks really awesome. I'll bet there are some really cool TARDIS designs that can be made with these. And that just looks like a lot of fun to see all these new awesome looking roundos that get added. Let's head back in here. There we go. So those were the Prismarine roundos. I think we had terracotta roundos that were added, yeah. There are just... I might have to just go through all of these. Look at these. These are like the Dalek roundos, but with the terracotta. And we got concrete roundos in here. So yeah, just gonna grab a couple of these, take a look at them. There are so many things you can build with now. That is awesome. Dalek Mod in the past was usually a lot of a creative mod, in my opinion. But just in the sense that there were a lot of these blocks added, there weren't really ways of getting them in creative mode, and you could build a lot of stuff just like with my custom TARDIS here. In creative mode was usually what you can do, but I think this update added a lot of new crafting recipes for all these roundos, for a lot of blocks and everything, so it's definitely become a lot more survival friendly than it was in the past, and that's really awesome. So you can get all these blocks in survival now. You can build a lot of TARDISes in survival. That's something I should really do, is look into more of a survival thing for the Dalek Mod, just to try to build like all these TARDISes and things like that. In fact, I have something kind of similar to that plan in the future, but we'll see if it happens. Anyway, so a lot of new roundos were added. I don't think I can quite go through all of them. I think we had some concrete roundos that were added. I was seeing those earlier. Yeah, look at these. And I'm loving the textures on everything. These textures are amazing. So we've got for red, yellow, green, white, gray, and cyan. So I think those were what were added. So not quite all 15 colors, but you know, you get the common ones, or the basic ones anyway, and there are so many roundos that are added now. So this seems to be the general texture, is it's got kind of the flat concrete variant and the lighter center, and it's got a little bit of the white in there. So that looks really cool. I'm loving the new textures in the mod. They just look great. So let's go ahead, get rid of those. I won't be going through all the roundos individually like I said, but just to go ahead and see these is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and back into Tardis blocks, see what else we can find in here. I think we had some new consoles that were added. The Shulko was in there before. TV movie chair. Was this added in this update? Sorry if I get any of this stuff wrong, guys. So there we go. We got a brand new chair. So if you want to look like Peter Cushing, there you go. No, TV movie, not the Dalek movies. Yeah, is that what this is? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this would have been from the 8th Doctor. I am messing up my Doctor Who lore right now. So if you want to be like Paul McGann, I guess. Anyway, the Hooded Council, Baker Council, were these added? And I'm having a hard time placing when these were added. Anyway, some brand new modeled councils though. These just look awesome. Love all the detail, and of course you can get the TARDIS monitors in that and place them in there and make them invisible if you want to, so that you can just fly that seamlessly and actually make it functional. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure. This tab's always a little confusing, but... And the Hoodlin, is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. God, hats off to whoever modeled this, wow. That's really impressive. I don't know if this shows up in a interior in the mod or anything, or where this is from, but that just looks really, really cool. So a lot of impressive models were added. And yeah, a lot of things in this tab I think don't quite get added in any certain order, as in new things go to the end. So I'm gonna slowly go through this. Here we go. I was looking for some of these new Tardis displays, and I finally found them. This is interesting. Okay, so what have we got here? This is the Zyton display for the TARDIS. I don't know if this is just like a decorative block that was added. And I placed it on the chest here. Yeah, there we go. Probably can't open it. And I can still open the chest. Awesome. That's going to stay there then. Oh, we've got this this tiny little Cyberman. So these are almost like little statues or figures that you can get in here. Let's put that guy up there. And what happened to the Onslaught? There it is. And the Metalwork display with the Wandsdwight pickaxe. So it's a floating pickaxe on a Wandsdwight or on a Metalwork kind of block thing. Anyway, so brand new displays. I'm not sure. Just decoration, I would imagine. I'm not sure if they have any other purpose than that. Kind of trying to go through the wiki to make sure I don't miss anything. See, I think there were some new panels that were added. Here's a hollow panel, synthetic panel, input panel, and wall panel. I think they added some generic panels. Actually, there's something else I don't recognize here. What is this? So I'm not even sure how that's pronounced. Twirize panel? It just looks like a new textured block. I'm not sure what that's from. Anyway, the hollow panel. So this is something new for the TARDIS. It's like a little generic hologram, I think. Let's go ahead and get rid of that lever and put that on there. So it doesn't look that bad. I doubt it does anything, but it's like supposed to be a little hologram that comes out of your TARDIS, which looks cool. We got a synthetic panel here. Not sure again what that's from or what it's supposed to be used for, and an input panel. Alright, so that, yeah, like a bunch of little keys or something, huh? So just some more decoration for your TARDIS. A lot of new things that you can add on here. I've got so many things on here already. I might have to expand the council a bit to make room for some of these new blocks, but again, I think these are just decorative. Doesn't look like they actually do anything, but it's just a little more detail and things that you can add to your TARDIS. If you're building a custom TARDIS or whatever, it's always nice to have a lot of cool new blocks like that. Wait, we've also got this wall panel here. What does this do? Okay. Something a little bit different. So instead of going on your console, you can walk over to the wall, mess around with that panel on there. So just a little bit more detail again. I cannot wait to see what some of the people in the community do with these new items, all these new blocks, the roundels, the new models and the council stuff. It just looks so cool. There's a lot of new potential for building TARDISes now. So let's move on here. We've got some new blocks added. We have Veros leaves now. A coral mesh trapdoor. That'll look great in the coral TARDIS. Love that. I love the sound that they gave to it too. What a metallic sound there. Yeah, Veros leaves, terracotta stairs. So yeah, it looks like we got the leaves. So I imagine Veros is going to have some trees on it now. We'll check that out in just a little bit. Let's see, decorations. Those were added in the last update. Nothing new on there. And as far as mobs go, yeah, these are all in the Christmas updates. And then these are for other months. So that takes us to the end of that. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I know what we got. This I want to check out. I was in the decorations tab. Okay. That case, let me go back there. Because how did I miss that? Oh, it wasn't added to the end of the tab. You see, this is where I'm missing everything. Others blocks I already looked at. Oh, and we've also got this Windstrike, which is a cactus on Gallifrey. We'll check that out. Forest on a box. I'll bet this is just decorative. Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything. Actually, if you want to check out my review of the 2013 Advent calendars, I made a video on that. You can actually, I check out the original forest on the box and its original features. But anyway, these are also from an older version of the mod. These are the SWD, the Special Weapons Dalek statues. It is so cool to see these back. In the past, if you actually succeeded in killing a Special Weapons Dalek, it would drop this as something of a reward, and I believe that the Dalek SWDs do that again. So it's nice to see these back. These are just kind of little stone statues with a bit of a mossy texture on them. And these are awesome, and just to be able to see them again. And they're back in the mod, and we can actually get those again when we kill a SWD. And I think that is just about everything. Except for the advancements. When I started, I actually got a advancement for wearing, I think it was from wearing the metal armor, but it was, yeah, radiation protection to get a full set of metal armor. Of course, I'm in creative mode, so that was really easy. But there are a lot of advancements in here. Craft the untempered schism and enable bigger on the inside. Of course, you've got to attack a Collid bunker, land on Skaro, kill a Time Lord. We got advancements for the records, so don't know how many of these were brand new, but a lot of this is just really awesome to see. A lot of advancements just help kind of guide you through the mod and things that you can do in it. Okay, let's get this TARDIS flying and check out some of the new changes to the dimensions. And check out Gallifrey. Coordinate travel, if we go to Gallifrey there, let's, I'm gonna set some pretty high coordinates on here because I want to go to terrain that has not generated before to see some of the new features that were added. So, I'm going to save that. Let's go ahead and rematerialize. And let's check out Gallifrey. Okay, we've made another advancement. And right away, we can see these new cacti blocks that were added. Oh, and look at that, we got a structure already. So, what are we in here? We are in a Gallifrey Desert biome. So, you kind of got this watchtower that was added. Looks like the members of Gallifrey that are with the Time Lord Society might live in this. We get poison arrows. Kind of hints that they don't like certain guests coming around if they use poison arrows, but... And we can just see a long ways from up here, and I can see a whole bunch of new structures. Alright, this is going to be a lot of fun to explore. I'm going to have to break that. No, that was a gate. I didn't have to break it. Oh, too late now. Anyway, just look at this. I was not... Wow. Look at all these structures that were added. It's like a little villager hut here. We get a bed, a crafting table. Doesn't look like there's any loot in this one. And is this part of the terrain generation? This is an interesting feature. Probably just random. Look, we've even got some Thana. That randomly dropped. Oh. And a floating patch of sand. Okay, I gotta do this then. Here we go. And there it goes. I had to do that. Okay. This looks like it's sandstone. Yeah. Orange, that orange sandstone. Wow, red sandstone or whatever. And some more loot. We get coral sandstone, which I think is a new block, which I didn't look at earlier. And that's, I guess, another theme for the coral Tardis. So that looks pretty cool. Let's keep going. A lot of these trees are just like little, it's acacia, but it's just, the blocks are just generating without any leaves on them. Huh. Some very interesting kind of hill-like features over here, and we transition into another biome. Let's see what this is. This is just the plain Gallifrey biome. Okay. It's like we have dirt that spawns around here now. Just plain dirt. And I'm looking at a lot of just the terrain. There's a lot of mountains and things here that are pretty interesting. Don't know if there are any terrain generations that were added, or if this is just random or whatever, but pretty cool. Yeah, and let's head back to the desert because that's where all the changes were. It looks like we get grass blocks again. There are some dirt blocks over there, but we have regular grass. And yeah, just like a lot of biomes like crazy. Here we got a well, or what a structure is just generating all over the place. So yeah, and in here it looks like we can also grab, this is coral that generates, so coral stone, and I think you can use these to craft the coral roundels for the coral Tardis interior. So just a lot of new survival features. So you can come to Gallifrey now. There's a lot more to do, a lot more to look for. A lot of structures, as we can see. You can get those coral Tardises, or those coral roundels that we can get from that coral that's growing around here. We've got a brand new house here. Are those ores that are generating into the house? The house is made of stone and it's got ores generating in it. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but... And of course we can find some more loot in here. And yeah, we get houses with ores in them. That might just be because there's stone in the house and the game's putting the ores in there. I don't know. Maybe it's not a bug, maybe that's actually just a feature. So let's just keep looking around a little bit. So just a lot of these common structures I think we've seen already. Of course, you got the cacti, the acacia wood, and the coral. There's a lot of coral over here. Wow. Just a giant patch of it. So you find this in survival mode. And you can really get a lot of those coral roundels from that. So pretty sure that was most of the changes made to Gallifrey. And what is this here? Gallifrey sand, of course. We're in a desert. So really cool to see what's going on here. Let's get the Tardis back and have a look at another dimension. Okay, so let's head up next to Veros, where I think we had some minor changes. I think we had just some lagging like crazy. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Just some changes to the wood and to the mobs that spawn there, but I still want to check it out because I haven't actually yet checked out some of the brand new biomes that were added to Veros. The last time I was here, it was just the plain ordinary, let's wait on that to change, just the regular sandstone, the dirt and all that. Oh, come on. We should be done now. Wait a minute. Did it say dematerialize twice? Okay. Now we're rematerializing. That was weird. And now the doors will open. Okay, let's check out Veros, because I have not really played the Christmas update very much. So, update 62. So, yeah, last time I was here, it was just the plain sandstone and that, but now we have a bunch of different biomes in here. Wow. So we have savanna, we have a jungle over here, and I believe that the trees on Veros now spawn with what is called Newberry Wood. So this looks like a brand new thing. Is this all bark? Is there any... Huh. It's like the entire all bark texture, but I think now that we have this, the Newberry Wood can be used to construct the Fourth Doctor's secondary Tardis blocks. So if you want to build a TARDIS that looks like that, you can actually travel to Veros, and that's going to give you all the stuff you need. We have all these trees here. We have the jungle. These are the leaves that we were looking at earlier. The Veros leaves. So yeah, you can just mine this like crazy. Chop these trees down, I mean. And you can go ahead and just build those Newberry blocks for a 4th Doctor secondary TARDIS. Now what is this here? We got patches of clay that spawn here. So that's going to be used for making roundos as well. And this is a bit like the old terrain that was here, but it's mixed in with the... So this is almost like a desert biome. Then we got the jungle and the savanna biome. So really cool to see these new additions. And I think we actually get mechanoids and... What is my game mode at right now? Normal. So we might get lucky. But I think we get mechanoids and maybe even Slovene that spawn here. Yep. Yeah, I think so. So, just looking at the wiki. So, yeah, a lot of new enemies to fight. There's reasons to go to this planet now for other than getting Zyton. So, really awesome to see the dimensions expanded on and a lot of new things added. What is this? This is a diorite hills biome. Wow. What a diorite blocks. We got obsidian. Is this added in update 62? That is really cool. And we even got a patch of crystal in there. Okay. Yeah, a lot of reasons to go to Veros. Wow. Yeah, as I said, I have not been to this dimension since it looked like it was that. So, awesome. Just awesome to see that. Okay, let's go ahead, get the TARDIS back. And I think there were some dungeons on Vortice that we need to check out. Okay, so once again, let's go ahead and dematerialize. Go to Vortice. Save at those far off coordinates so that we actually have a way to see the new terrain that's been generated. And let's go ahead, rematerialize there. And check this out. And we made another advancement. Oh, okay, look at this. We got a flower. And it gives light. And it doesn't have a model when I use pick block, but I think I remember seeing it in the inventory earlier. So let's go to dimension blocks, or maybe survival items. I thought I saw it in here. There it is. Yeah, so we do have a proper model for it in the inventory. Not sure why it's not working when I use pick block, but anyway. And they give light. That's pretty cool. And we got a random sapling that's spawning for some reason. And over here, I just saw a... Where did he go? I saw a husk out of the corner of my eye. So these guys must be spawning here as well, but I'm not sure what happened to them. Let me turn up my difficulty. See if that helps with the mob spawning. Anyway, let's see here. So we got to transition into another biome. So what are we in right now? We're in the Vortice Desert, and this transitions back into the regular Vortice biome, which was what we had before. So it's nice to see this. Looks like we get those flowers that spawn here, which give off light. We have the husks, which I swear I saw one earlier. You guys can probably notice that on the video. I'll have to watch that in the replay, but anyway, we can also find our dungeon, so that is something I'm very interested in looking for. Oh, we've also got leaves. That must have been where that sapling came from. So I take these are acacia leaves. Yep. So I guess these are like bushes or something that are supposed to be spawning. That's what that represents. Alright, I'm not sure which biome the dungeons spawn in. Let's go back to the regular Vortice biome. Ah, here we go. This looks like a structure. So it looks like it's made out of Vortice brick, and I hear some Zarbi. Let's see if we can find a way in. Yep. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. So we got a Zarbi spawner in here. Look at that. We get this thing, which is the coral rotor spawning here. Look at the way it emits light now. That is so cool. And we've got a chest in here. So these are like the regular vanilla dungeons, but with, of course, the Dalek Mod style to them. So we got a couple chests, we got the Zarbi, we've got a bunch of, just a kind of a building here. We got like the pillars and that. So this looks really cool to find. This looks like it comes right out of the web planet. We got a bunch of Zarbi spawning in here now. Oh, that is so cool. That is so awesome to see. We actually have little pyramids now. Generated structures. We got loot. You can fight Zarbi in there. That is so cool. Oh, here's another one. It spawned halfway into a hill. So let's go ahead and check this one out. We got more Zarbi. It looks like it's the same as the other one, but look, we got diamonds in this one. Just with that glowing rotor in here, looks so cool. Get some crystalline stuff in there. All right. So we've already found a couple of dungeons. Looks like they spawn in the regular Vortice biome. And yeah, that is so cool to see. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Look at that. These things spawn like crazy. Let's just check out this one too. And looks like we can get some roundos in there. Just a bunch of cool Dalek Mod themed loot. Alright, that is so awesome to see. I'm gonna go into spectator mode now. See if we can see these from underground. Curious what they look like, if they're easy to spot from down here. Yeah, there's a couple over there. There's one, there's another. And I can see one up ahead. So they don't appear to be too uncommon. And yeah, they all look identical, so I'm not sure if there are any variants or anything on there, but really cool to see more stuff being added to the dimensions. There's some Zarbi there. And here we have some Menoptera. Okay, so I love that the web planet was actually added into the game. That is so cool. And to see the biome slowly being expanded upon. In the past, it was like one biome, and then, you know, sand and stone, and that was it. No ores or anything. So to see the development come to this from where it began is so cool. We have different biomes now. We have ores that spawn. Important reasons to go to these planets now. Really cool stuff to see. So, and there's another dungeon right there. Okay, so I think the entrance to this one is completely buried. You have to actually mine your way into this. I hear Zarbi. There we go. There's the entrance. Wow. So, anyway, guys, I think that's what I'm going to call quits on the video today. I think there were a few more changes that were added, including just some minor changes to dungeons and like spawners added to stuff on Scarl, things like that. But I think that was all the big changes in the update. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for being about a month late with the update and reviewing it, but hopefully I will try to get caught up on these updates and with my scripted reviews and everything. So thank you guys for being patient with me. You guys are all really awesome and really supportive, and thank you for watching this video and for watching this channel. It is really awesome to see such great support from the Dalek Mod community, and the way you guys have been patient with me on how slow I've been to get these videos out is just really cool to see. So thank you for your support, guys, and I would not be able to do these videos without you guys being such a great audience. So just once again, guys, you guys are awesome. So if you want to comment below letting us know what your favorite feature of the Dalek Mod Update 63 was, that would be awesome. And I will see you guys all in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye for now.